Hi, welcome to another reaction video. I'm Kylie. Today's video comes from the Singapore Ministry of Defense. It's called Every Singaporean Son, Season 3, Episode 1, Dragon Company's New Recruits. The Ministry of Defense has been putting out this video series that follows young recruits or conscripts from day one at basic training until they graduate or even beyond. I'm not sure, actually. I thought that this was great timing to do this video because of two reasons. One, because this is a brand new season that just came out a couple weeks ago. And two, my Singapore naval diver videos are all of a sudden starting to take off. And those videos are linked in the description box below. Alright, let's get to it. So this was filmed recently because of all the COVID protocols.
You address me as in check. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Okay, go! The COVID-19 pandemic is making this slightly harder.
I always believe I'm here to train Singaporeans first,
Why? Why you never highlight earlier?
soldiers second.
What I'm hoping to achieve is a better result than my first IP here.
So far, it has taken us over 3 hours, and so it is quite tiring.
So 9 weeks is the same length of time for Army basic training approximately.
Everything needs to be perfect for our recruits. This is our story. Our story of every Singaporean son.
Because there is a draft or a period of conscription that every Singaporean young man has to go through. I think it's a 1 or 2 year commitment.
So in here, we really be
I'm not sure actually.
the 1 meter rule. So tell them to stay 1 meter apart from each other. I am a third sergeant in Dragon Company. I am going to guide Platoon 2, Section 1 recruits.
So he's a drill sergeant.
If you never streamline, zone all cannot be accepted. Your chest will need to be aligned with your body, so everything is
Just young
streamlined.
kids.
Once done already, and you can take your tag and leave to the next station. Before enlisting, I was really out of place. I was really everywhere. I wasn't being disciplined. My behavior and attitude was really bad. But enlisting and serving the nation really changed me. It turns me to become a better person, and I really feel happy with the person I am today.
Okay, so I brief you all when the recruits come here, they need to take this for the push-ups. For this system down here, the towers, no issue. For the sit-ups, they can lay on the mat. But after they finish, they still need to sanitize the area.
Yeah, it's like tissue paper.
Safety starts with individual, and I have a motto that you live to fight another day.
Ready, go, come, we take a slow one.
I take it upon myself. I want the recruits to come in one piece and leave BMTC in one piece.
What's that? Where?
Oh, a snake.
Python, no poisonous. Hey, SM!
They have a hell of a bite though.
Python! Not joking ah.
The biggest enemy to me is complacency, negligence, and ignoring safety.
You guys are the eyes for the beaker. If you see any recruit over there, you just stop. Doesn't matter how long he has to stop. Unless it's emergency vehicle. Okay? Can?
Dragon Company, we have 4 platoon commanders. So I'm platoon 2 commander who takes charge of 64 recruits who come into the first touch point of national service.
My full name is Dinis Ikribin Rudy. I am turning 20 this year. I spend quite a bit of my free time developing my own personal projects, and I would spend most of the time attending like hackathons, coding competitions. I'm very excited to enlist in national service because of the people that I'm going to meet, the skills that I'm going to learn, and how I'm gonna deal with, you know, people inside there, because there's all sorts of people inside NS.
I'm gonna miss you.
Hey, sure or not?
Yeah lah, of course.
Oh, so sweet.
So I think the biggest obstacle that I will face during NS would be the limited amount of time I get to spend with my family. I think I will miss them a lot, and that is one of my worries lah for the upcoming NS.
Ready to go?
Time to go.
Let's go!
Bye-bye.
It does not matter what country you're from. Any time that you're going to go enlist in the military, you're going to be facing uncertain times. You'll be nervous and scared, and you'll be away from your family and your friends and everything that you knew before you enlisted. So that's one thing that we all have in common, regardless of where you're from. Gonna get the haircut? Yeah.
Okay, what I will miss most from my civilian life is probably sleep. Because for the last 3 months, I've been sleeping at 10 p.m. and waking up at 10 a.m.
I miss those days.
It's actually like a tradition to call your close friends, shave each other's heads, you know.
You're gonna start now.
Oh, actually.
Feel it, feel it.
I don't even know how I look.
Dude, give me my selfie cam.
I came to Singapore when I was 3 years old. And although I'm not a Singaporean citizen now, I'm a PR, I've been here most of my life. I consider myself Singaporean because everything that I love is in Singapore, and I feel that it's only apt that I do national service because I want to protect all the things that matter to me.
So if he's a permanent resident and not a citizen, is he still obligated to do this national service? Or is he just doing this because he wants to? Someone could drop that in the comments. I would appreciate it.
I actually didn't think I would feel this sad when I started.
No worries, they'll do this every 2 weeks when you go into BMP.
I guess my last rite of passage is to complete national service. Dude, why are my eyebrows so thick?
You want to shave that off?
No.
Right, Ramesh, we're done. Okay. Feel the head, feel the head.
Very cooling up.
Very cool. If you've never had your head shaved, it's like an awesome experience when you first do that over your head. The only reason why I shaved my head was because it was Neptune Day and we're crossing the equator, and it was a maritime tradition I had to partake in. So.
Good luck for BMP, bro.
It'll be challenging, but I look forward to it as a sort of metamorphosis, you know. Once you come out, you'll be fit, and if I'm lucky, I'm able to get abs.
Abs.
So it's actually, I'm more optimistic towards it.
Parents? No, U.S. military, they put us on planes and buses, and they send us off, and we get greeted by fun-loving drill sergeants. Completely different than this. This is looking more like
Definitely quite sad.
drop off for West Point or the Air Force Academy.
For a long time, I think I'll miss my mom the most. Like the fun times we had, just laughing over stuff, watching TV programs together. About national service, I mean, I am nervous, but I am also excited at the same time.
That's how I felt too. Singapore is so beautiful. If you ever get a chance, you guys need to go there. Try to stop by Sentosa Island.
196. Next. 196 over here. 415. Next.
So far, this is a very calm reception, just like at West Point.
Okay, 40 exactly. Okay, good afternoon, gentlemen. I am third warrant Udaya. Okay, Dragon Say City, known as company chief trainer. You address me as in check. So you answer back yes in check or no in check. Understood? Yes, understood? Yes, you will be going inside the auditorium for your first oath taking. I will go through with you. Okay, please rise for your oath taking. Stand up.
The oath was something that every enlistee will go through upon entering Army. For him to take the oath is like a promise to the nation that he is about to serve his national service.
You need to be loud. Okay, you need to talk with gusto. Aye.
They need to sound off.
And then. Louder than that is your IC number, your name. You better sound out loud. Aye. IC number and name. Having entered the service of the Republic of Singapore.
Under the Enlistment Act, do solemnly and sincerely affirm that I will always bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Singapore. I will preserve and protect the honor and independence of the Republic of Singapore with my life.
We are all now part of the Singapore Armed Forces and will play a vital role in the defense of Singapore and to deal with all challenges to our peace and security. You must serve with courage and carry out your duties with pride. Once you have checked that you have the item, you can keep it inside your field bag.
I'm a bit worried about entering NS because of the uncertainties that will await me. The biggest fear will be the transition into military lifestyle because of the regimentation.
They have wheels on their bags? Shoot. The U.S. military just give us duffel bags.
Handle it because I have to keep asking for permission to do things.
Yeah, hi guys, my name is Third Sergeant Fauzi. You guys can address me by Sergeant Fauzi or Sergeant. Understand? I need you guys to check your items. I will guide you for the items that you don't understand how to wear it. This one needs to sit down first. Yes, correct. Can? It's not too small, huh? Is it too tight?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Too tight because you've got hair. If it's really uncomfortable, you can change it later. Okay?
So do the drill sergeants or platoon commanders, do they wear berets? Is that how they distinguish themselves from the recruits? There's that U.S. military, the company commanders or the drill sergeants or drill instructors, they will have the big Smokey the Bear hats, where the recruits will just have the PCs or the patrol caps. So if you notice, drop that in the comments. I'm just curious.
Then you go up, okay? Go find your own section and your own bed.
Can somebody tell me what those buckets are for?
But if your shoes you need to change, don't need to tell. Dini bro. Dini? Yeah. You sit beside you. Oh.
We don't have those in the U.S. military
Dini
basic
is
training.
very extroverted like me. He's more knowledgeable in terms of military life because he was in NCC in his secondary school years. So he's a really dependable buddy I have. Because whenever I don't understand any Malay terms or I don't understand what is going on, I can just be like, Dini, do you know what's up? And then he will tell me and I'm enlightened.
Only 12 days? Interesting.
Listen up. Hey, come. Now until 2125, go and call your parents, go and call your loved ones. Hey, by 2125, please hang up the phone. அப்பா நல்லா இருக்கேன்ப்பா. இங்கே வந்து எல்லாமே ஓகே தான் போயிருக்கு. நான்
Semua orang tak video call lah, malam buta tak tengok. Just now I eat like chicken rice lah, nasi ayam.
You guys should take care of yourself. Don't worry about me, especially Adi.
Aww.
Okay guys, come, we start. I hope all the details here are updated.
Enlisting for the first time, the recruits are strangers to the culture here. At the same time, they are also told what time to sleep and what time to wake up. And some of them are not even adapted to sleeping so early, waking up so early. Then, when they can't sleep, they tend to think a lot. Bad thoughts might generate. So this is when we do duty to watch out for what might happen and what they're trying to do.
Lights off to tonight, I changed it to 2230. Starting off, Saudi, yours timing changed to 10:30. Okay, 10:30 to 12. Then from then on, carry on all the way up to last timing, Shauria and Adit. We will cut off at 5:30. The night watch will be starting in 10 minutes.
Come guys, turn off the lights. Where are you guys going? Those two showering, faster, finish your shower. It's time to sleep already. Just do a quick one. Come, turn off the lights, switch off the
Make
lights.
sure they are sleeping.
Go and rest.
They should be on the bed by 2230. They are not meddling with their phones.
Come, don't play with your phone.
They're allowed to have phones? Oh my goodness. Wow, and again, this atmosphere is completely different than day one at basic training with the Army or the Marines or Air Force, any of that. I feel like these recruits are getting ready to bed down for the night at a boarding school or something. I'm not saying this is a bad thing, I'm just saying it's a stark contrast to what would be happening on night one at U.S. military basic training sites. There'd be a lot of yelling.
Section 4. Come, switch off the lights. Lights off already. Come, let's go. Switch off the lights. Go and get your rest. Good.
Make sure when you go to individual level, there is nobody doing anything funny at the toilet.
Funny in the toilets?
You see any strange behaviors, immediately sound out. All of us will be around. We will be there to help you. Put up a GS bench and table down there. Make sure you sit in a place where you are able to see the whole company. Okay, very important. I say again, first night, first time the recruits are sleeping in, we need to be extra careful.
Where, which floor? Toilet or what?
I noticed something was amiss as soon as I saw the recruit walking up and down instead of going straight to the destination he wants. This is what triggered me to go find out the reason why.
This is actually a very serious thing. Kids get homesick or they might start getting suicidal ideations or whatnot. So it is important they do have some sort of like night watch. In the U.S. military, there's typically a company commander or a drill sergeant on duty in the barracks, and then there'll also be a couple recruits on fire guard for the night who will do rotating shifts, and they look out for things such as this to make sure no one is getting into trouble and that everyone is safe.
So what's going to happen is activation will be done over at the siren over there, done by myself. Okay, once the activation has been activated, section 3 and 4, whichever nearer to Cougar staircase, come down from Cougar staircase. And section 1 and 2, whoever nearer to the right side staircase, nearest to the toilet, come down from the staircase. I got 256 people running down from the top floor all the way to the first floor. So in the case of anybody trip and fall, that's my biggest fear. One thing we really need to take note is this is the first time the recruits will be doing the fire drill. So we need to really have eyes on the ground to make sure nothing goes wrong and it's not messy. Okay, it's not, that's all.
That seems like a reasonable time frame.
In a power formation. Okay, always remember, if we ask you guys to form up in power formation, this is your power formation. Betul-betul, serang dia, read. Now don't do the horse kick. Betul-betul, serang dia, yeah. In driving company, so I think when I saw them today, they look nervous. And it seems like they are afraid what could go wrong and all. Okay, everyone just bring up your leg at 90 degrees. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Betul-betul, senang dia. Read. Okay, don't sleep, don't sleep.
So do females and males train separately?
Then you bring your right leg forward.
I mean, it seems that way.
Leg right, which is at the back forward. So when you turn, you stabilize yourself first, then you bring up. And also your hands, you cannot open so wide.
You turn to your left.
Or maybe this is just like a conscript company, maybe?
Turn to your right, you bang
And conscripts are only males, so maybe that's why they're just showing them training separately, perhaps.
Look front, don't look at me. Okay, guys, everyone, we will do this again until everyone understand, okay? Your guy. What happened? Hey, fire! 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 Fire!
Time is of the essence.
Hey, get the things you need to come down! Fire! Go, let's go! One more like this morning!
Again, what are these buckets for?
Go, let's go! One more like this morning! Yes, correct! Outside level! Platoon over here! Go and wear your helmet! Go and wear your helmet! Tell your platoon not. Is that this morning one? This morning one? Yeah, I need you to help me ensure everyone is here. Okay, our whole section is here. Once all here, report to me. Dinesh, all 16 here.
Yeah, 14.
You guys bring everything, you guys close the door, window. Okay, good evening, Dragon Company. Good evening, Dragon Company. Okay, the time taken for you all to come down. 5 minutes and 37 seconds. It is still within the time I gave you during my brief earlier, which was 5 minutes to 7 minutes. So job well done.
A lot of things can go wrong, but it's my duty to mitigate the risk. In case of fire, they have to be very aware of the evacuation route and where they are supposed to assemble.
So this will be our primary allocated area. Any problem on the fire drill conducted today?
Honestly, I don't remember ever doing a fire drill at basic training or at AIT.
So far in Tekong has been quite good thus far. I haven't been punished yet. And the sergeants are very nice, very kind. It's been a wonderful experience and hopefully it continues.
So far they're nice. Let's see how that progresses. I feel like I need to binge watch this whole series because this is just so interesting. I mean, it's very different than my memories of what the first couple of days of boot camp was for me in the U.S. Army. As I continue to react to this whole series, I'll be sure to talk about the similarities and differences. Until next time, if episode 2 is filmed, it's going to be right here. If not, then you'll have another good video. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.